What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to teach you how to build a bigger chest fast. As you can see, my chest has made some much needed improvements over the years. I'm going to walk you through the exact steps I took to build my chest. By the end of this video, you'll know what the most effective chest exercises are, the best rep ranges for building your chest, how many sets you should do per workout, and how often you should train your chest. Alright, so what are the most effective chest exercises? The first thing you should know, they're broken down into two main categories: pressing movements and fly movements. I'm sure you've done both of these if you worked out your chest before. A pressing movement would be something like a bench press where you just press the weight out in front of you. Fly movements are a little bit different. Instead of moving the weight up and down, you move your hands outward, then bring them back together. You need both of these in your routine because they target different ways to build your chest. We all know the best way to build muscle is progressively get stronger in the gym. This is where pressing movements come into play. These are hands down the best exercises to build strength. This is because they are compound movements, which basically just means they use multiple muscle groups at once. This lets your body work as efficiently as possible, which translate to you being able to activate your full strength. When it comes to fly movements, they are not the best at building pure strength, but they absolutely do have their place in a workout routine. This is because they take your chest through a full range of motion. This is one of the biggest parts when it comes to building muscle, and pressing movements just don't give you that complete full range of motion like flies do. When you do flies, the focus is not to build a crazy amount of strength. The focus is taking your chest through a full range of motion while emphasizing the stretch it places on your chest. Another crucial thing you have to incorporate with these exercises is switching between a flat bench and an incline bench. By doing this, you target different parts of your chest. There are two major muscles in your chest: the pec major and the pec minor. Think of the pec major as your middle and lower chest, while the pec minor is just the upper portion. When you use a flat bench, the main emphasis is the middle and lower chest, while incline emphasizes the upper chest. Regardless if you use a flat or inclined bench for these exercises, the entire chest will be worked, but switching the angle allows you to target different parts just to keep things a little bit more even. Okay, so how many exercises should we do per workout? Most people get this completely wrong. You only need about 3 exercises: a flat press, an incline press, and a fly movement. More exercises does not mean more gains. If you want to build any muscle group, the key is getting stronger at an exercise and getting better at it. Doing too many exercises prevents this from happening because each movement requires a lot of skill and focus to get good at. Let's say you want to learn a new language and you spend 10 hours a week studying it. Now, let's say you take those 10 hours and try to learn 10 different languages. It's obviously going to take you much longer to learn one language if you're trying to learn 10 at once. The same exact concept applies to choosing exercises. Getting really good at a few is going to build far more muscle than being average at 10. Keep things simple. Each workout, choose a flat press, an incline press, and a fly movement. Do these 3 same exercises for about 1 to 2 months before considering switching things up. Alright, so now that we know the best chest exercises, how many reps should we do? This is going to depend entirely on which exercise you're doing. The 6 to 12 rep range is best for pressing movements, while the 15 to 20 rep range is best for fly movements. Yes, you can do sets of 20 on bench or sets of 6 on flies and still build muscle, but this wouldn't take full advantage of each exercise. Like I said earlier, pressing movements are best for building strength, and strength is built using lower rep ranges. This is because it works your central nervous system. Think of your nervous system as your ability to activate your strength. The more you train it, the easier it is to activate it. If you do these exercises with high reps, you don't take advantage of this. And remember, the stronger you are, the more weight you can lift, and the more muscle you can build. When it comes to fly exercises, using higher rep ranges is better because they don't have a lot of potential to get stronger with. You want to take advantage of what this exercise is good at, and that's just taking your chest through its full range of motion. I don't know if you've ever tried doing sets of 6 on flies, but if you have, you know it feels like your shoulders are going to fucking rip off. So just from a safety standpoint, going high reps is a little bit better. Okay, so how many sets should you do each workout? The range is about 6 to 12 sets, and this is going to depend on one major thing. That is your workout performance. For most people, doing more than 12 sets for one muscle group, your overall performance goes to shit. After those 12 sets, your muscles are fatigued, tired, and you just can't really lift anything. In other words, those sets will not stimulate muscle growth because you can't really push yourself. If you're working out your chest once per week, 12 sets is perfect. But if you plan on working out twice per week, you may have to drop those sets down a bit. Let's say you blast your chest with 12 sets on Monday and try to work out again on Thursday, you most likely won't be able to perform at your best. The way you can determine how many sets you should do is write down the weight and reps you did for each exercise, and if you can't perform the same amount of reps with the same weight the following workout, you're doing too many sets. For most people, About 6 to 9 sets twice per week is the sweet spot. So for the 3 exercises you choose, do about 2 to 3 sets for each of them. All right, so how many times should you work out your chest per week? 2 days per week is generally the best for most people, going off what we just said about workout performance. Since your performance drops off after 12 sets and you may not be able to perform at a high level later in the week, it would probably be best to split these sets up into 2 different workouts. Doing 6 to 9 sets per workout keeps your chest fresh the entire time, allowing you to push yourself through the entire workout, and this won't fuck with your performance later in the week when you want to hit chest again. All right guys, so here's your action plan and the exact steps you can take today to build a bigger chest. Choose 3 different exercises: flat press, an incline press, and a fly movement. Use the 6 to 12 rep range for pressing movements and the 15 to 20 rep range for fly movements. Do 12 total sets if you work out your chest once per week, and 6 to 9 sets per workout if you plan on working out twice per week. This is the exact formula I use to transform my chest, and I promise you can too. I'm going to be dropping a series of videos just like this for each muscle group, so if you want the exact steps on how to build up your entire body, hit that subscribe button. I also have a shit ton of YouTube shorts for my full chest day workouts, so if you want any exercise ideas, check those out as well. Thanks for watching guys, and go get after today.